I am fighting.
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, live episode 122. I'm cracking off this caffeine right now. I'm sipping on this coffee. It's 9:39 a.m. Tuning in to 107 Point Sugar Daniel Bro Malley Show.
Yeah, that couldn't have introed that better. Wow. Thank you for having me.
If you want my body and you think I'm sexy. I feel like we should be a radio show.
You want to?
I guess we could start with, I already posted a bunch of shit with it. Reaction video, Timbo Sugar Show, but holy tit, Sean Strickland beat Israel Adesanya in a 5-round decision.
Dominated.
Really, it was wow. It was very impressive from Sean Strickland. I thought was going to come out, someone was going to come out and say, he had a torn, something was broke. Nothing's came out so far. Maybe they just kept it quiet. Maybe nothing really was wrong, and Sean Strickland is that good. Well, he definitely is that good. You can't take anything away from Sean Strickland.
No, it was funny because you saw a lot of memes when you beat Aljo, like, no one can stop this guy. Peter tried, blah, blah, blah. And then you think about Izzy, too. Like, so many people tried and lost to Izzy multiple times. And Sean Strickland is the guy that gets it done.
Yeah. It's crazy because people are saying, like, Izzy's 3-7 in his or 4-7 because he lost to Jan Blachowicz, lost to Alex Pereira, lost to Sean Strickland. But wow. Dude, went up to fight Blachowicz, knocked out Pereira after he lost. So he kind of, it's whatever. But yeah,
it opens up that division, which is going to be kind of fun because that division's been stagnant for a long time. I saw Sean Strickland opened up as a huge underdog to almost every single guy, like potential fight. Yeah, he was like underdog for all of these fights, which is just...
It definitely makes the division more interesting. People are saying immediate rematch, yes or no. I don't know. As a fan of Izzy, it's like, yeah, you want to see him fight for the rematch, but it's also like, just let Izzy just chill.
Yeah,
let Paulo versus Khamzat winner that fight.
Yeah,
what's his nuts?
I'm curious if they're going to do the winner of that or if they're going to have DDP fight. I think a lot of people would rather almost see Paulo versus Khamzat because people want to see Khamzat, but DDP's waiting.
I would be more excited Paulo or Khamzat, but either way, it makes the division a lot more interesting because Izzy kind of ran through that division
twice.
Yeah, twice. It was crazy. Like, he looked good on the walkout, looked calm, looked focused, looked ready to go, but I think just Strickland wasn't throwing a lot, but he was pressuring a lot. And it was hard for Izzy to counter, and he had such good defense, like a weird defense. He can't hide his chin. I think there's a couple adjustments you could make to change that fight a little bit. Fighting's all about momentum, and Izzy didn't crack him. I feel like you need to crack a motherfucker to let him know, okay, you can't just walk forward like that.
Yeah.
But Strickland fought a beautiful fight, very impressive, got the job done, flew to fucking Australia, and did it.
Yeah, I was listening to Sean Strickland's coach has been on a lot of interviews. I cannot remember the guy's name right now, but he said that Izzy came up to him and was like, "You saved Sean Strickland's life," because the guy was apparently calling out all of Izzy's counters like before they were happening, and Izzy was trying to set up these counters, and so apparently Izzy went over to the coach after and was like, "Every time I was going to go counter, you already called it out," and Sean was defending it. So that's pretty crazy to hear. But
yeah, wow. So we'll see what happens next. Sean Strickland's number 8 pound for pound, not quite there at number 7, but it's okay. You keep working, you keep chasing your dreams, you might just get there.
Did Izzy fall out of the
pound for pound?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. There's no way he could have.
Well, I don't know, because that's confusing. Like,
yeah, dude, fucking rankings are dumb. Pound for pound list is just dorks. You know what I mean? Dana White blasts Tito Ortiz, Randy Couture for past UFC dealings. 2 guys that absolutely try to destroy the company. Tito Ortiz, when him and Chuck Liddell fought, White told Big Boy TV, "As the promoter, you are not supposed to have a rooting interest. I couldn't fucking wait to see Chuck whoop his ass. 100%. Especially at such a critical time in the sport development and the development of the UFC. There are probably 2 guys that absolutely tried to destroy the company at that time, and it was Tito and Randy. 2 of the worst guys to ever fucking deal with."
Jeez.
Dana White and the UFC pay around $20 million to UFC 293 fighters. I don't see how that equals out.
Yeah.
There's no way.
That doesn't make sense at all unless Izzy's getting...
Well, there's 24 fighters on that fought.
Yeah.
That means each of them got $1 million. Izzy got like 3, maybe. I think I saw 3 or something. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
And I don't think they paid Sean that much.
Sean Strickland made less than $1 million guaranteed.
Yeah, that is very curious to see those numbers.
But Yeah, I don't know. That's Alexander Volkanovski accepts Conor McGregor's challenge to the Notorious. Recently fired shots at the featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski on Twitter, X. He ridiculed the great pound-for-pound rankings and claimed that he would easily beat him in a fight. Conor McGregor said, "Ask my Bolocks, that little sausage. Volkanovski is in no way pound-for-pound one, silly." That's quick work for me. 100% accuracy work. Readable, hittable, hurtable.
Prime 145 Volk Conor. Who do you got? Because that's never going to happen. Conor cannot make 145. He probably won't even be able to make 155.
Yeah, bro, Volk is just in it right now. He's that guy. He's that fucking dude. He's ran through the division at 145. Conor won the belt at 45 and then went up. He didn't defend it. So, I mean, just statistically speaking, Volk's running through the division. Volk beat Max 3 times.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That's insane. Beating Max once is crazy. Beat him 3 times.
So, in the prime.
We gotta go with Volk, I think.
Go Volk. Wow. I would love to see that matchup, even now.
Because has someone rocked Volk and dropped him yet?
I think Max rocked him.
Oh, yeah. Max. Well, it was kind of like a weird drop, yeah.
Other than that, he just really hasn't been hit very hard in the last.
He's just got good defense, and he's so short and thick. He's literally what Henry Cejudo wishes he was. Short and successful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Henry's just short.
Yeah.
That sucks. It would suck to be 5'3". Bryce Mitchell harassed by ex-girlfriend. I saw that. I saw something saying Bryce said my ex-girlfriend, I came home and my cows were all slaughtered and shit all over my goddamn trailer.
She cut down his fruit tree.
Cut down the goddamn fruit tree. I swear to God, my bitch cut down my fucking fruit tree. I fucking tell that bitch, get fuck on going down the street.
Amen, brother.
Goddamn fruit trees are
You guys are more similar than you think. Farmers
Dude, me and Bryce both have farms, both have cows, both have chickens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
some people are saying you're trying to be like him.
Low key. Like if I had his farming skills, I would love that. I mean, he would out farm me all day. I'm just learning. I'm a rookie in the farming industry.
Yeah.
Me and Bryce would get along if we were training partners.
Yeah. Training.
But he don't like me because I use my YouTube to get my fights, and I don't deserve the fights.
You don't, man.
So it's whatever. Here, this is what he said. So I'm out of town from a fight. My coward ex-girlfriend came by my house and vandalized my house today. She destroyed all my fruit trees. I'm making this post because this shit evil. And I'm begging the community of Cersei to help me. I'm out of town and my wife is at home by herself. I need my neighbors to help. So if you guys are over there in Cersei, go help my brother Bryce Mitchell. His ex-girlfriend cut down a fruit tree. I fucked up. Sean Strickland's coach makes case for Jared Cannonier to leapfrog DDP and Chimaev Costa for the title shot. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah. Not crazy that he says that, but it's crazy that Cannonier beat Strickland a couple fights ago. Oh, gosh, and the fact that they would even... Jared is such a scary human for them to say, no, we would rather fight Jared than DDP or Chimaev or Costa. Is just shows you how scary everyone is. Obviously, whatever they're going to do, but I got to say that Jared Cannonier, for a number of reasons, Nick Sick. That guy's name's Nick Sick. That's kind of fire. Number one, he did beat us. It might have been a split decision, but on the record, we got beat. And I think there we're going, yeah. Jared Cannonier makes public plea to Dana White for Sean Strickland fight defense. Fuck the rematch.
How do you think Sean Strickland's going to be as a champion? I mean, everyone got mad at Izzy for kind of getting boring after defending the title so many times. Do you think Sean's fights are going to be this exciting? Like, do you think people are going to be disappointed coming from Izzy as a champ to Sean Strickland as a champ? Or do you think he's going to put on fun fights?
I mean, Strickland's always in somewhat of fun fights. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and freaking see.
Because he's not... I mean, he is super technical, but he doesn't do a lot of different things. He just kind of...
He's not like super flashy. He's more exciting like outside. Listen, like people be excited because of the press conference or him just saying a bunch of crazy shit. And he's like, I'm autistic. And start chewing on his tongue. Rab said they offered him number 11 ranked Umar Nurmagomedov. Corey's probably like, God, I want that fight. I wish he was ranked 15. That'd be so sick, dude. I'm going to fight the best guy. My tricep.
Merab really got offered Umar, huh? God.
Well, it's like...
I think he called him out. I don't think it was an official thing yet.
Who knows? I talked to UFC, and I know who a couple guys are fighting at in the bantamweight division. That's exciting. I told him I won't say, so I'm not going to say it.
You have to tell me after though, because
Yeah,
I'm
well.
curious.
Tickets for UFC 295 max are at max price are 100,000. I don't know why. I'm not. You hyped for November? John Jones Stipe?
Not yet. No.
I guess it is far away, maybe.
But they also did say it could be the retirement fight for both of them. So I think that's why people are kind of wanting, like the prices are that high because they're willing to go pay to see maybe John Jones and Stipe retire. Like,
I mean, I'm gonna go to New York and do some charity or not charity stuff, some interviews and shit. Probably
for that fight, you are gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to New York. I'll probably show up to the fucking arena, walk through a tunnel, everyone scream, get my picture taken, and dip.
Yeah,
and just go fucking jerk off the hotel.
Watch it on the TV.
Dude, remember when we were in New York? That naked lady? We told this story before, and I had it on video too. We get up to our hotel. We were there, me, Daniel, and Danny, just us three. Went for Fortnite World Cup. I was playing in the Pro-Am, me and Courage. And we get back to the hotel. Was it late at night?
No, it was like
it was in the morning.
During the day. And me and you were coming on the bus home.
Yep, that's right.
From the Fortnite tourney, and Danny was still in the hotel.
No, she got... Oh, she was, huh?
Yeah, she was in the hotel room, and she heard a knock on her door.
Yep.
And it was this...
It's probably 11, 12-ish, 1 maybe, somewhere
in the afternoon. And it was just this naked girl, like...
African-American
bleeding.
Nice tits. I wasn't looking.
She was bleeding, and she was like knocking on the door, like trying to get into our room.
Butt naked. Daniel and I come up the elevator, and you can see from the hall, I'm like, what the fuck? This chick's just laying there. And we get in there, and I let her in the room because she's butt naked, and I feel bad. She's kind of like out of it. Like she got drugged. Oh, yeah. 100% she had gotten drugged that night or the night before, whatever.
Yeah.
So we let her in the room, and I was like, hey, we got to like put some clothes on or something. And she lays in the bed, gets her fucking pussy blood all over the white sheets and stuff. But I was like, so we call the office. The office calls the cops. Cops come. And then she started saying it was him. She pointed at me. I'm like, what do you mean?
We just got here.
It was fucked.
And the cops were really cool, but they were kind of pissed at us. They're like, you don't do that. And we were just trying to be nice. Yeah, they're like, you should never let someone in. You guys. I mean,
I wasn't worried she was gonna fucking be able to whoop her ass or anything. I felt she was butt naked in the hallway. I'm like I'm not gonna.
Bleeding and tweaking.
Because for a while there, I didn't let her in. I was like, you can't, like what? And then I did. I'm like, fuck, I felt bad.
Yeah.
She's bleeding out of her G.
She gave her the towel to wrap herself, to cover herself and everything. But it was just like,
oh, that was crazy though. But that was our New York experience.
I know. I'm excited to go back.
Yeah, it's time to go back. No, I'm gonna go back. Maybe see if Schultz wants to hit a little pod. I fucking like hanging out with those guys. Those guys are fun as fuck.
Yeah.
But
has that Stipe John's card been like John Jones? Has there been a lot of fights added to that card, or is it just kind of still speculation? I feel like I haven't heard much about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you know what's weird is that the fights this weekend aren't a pay-per-view, but it's a title fight. Yeah. That is very, very rare. Okay, let's look at this card. I think is it in Mexico?
That would be sweet for
flyweight middleweight. Alexa Grasso. Isn't she the champ? Did she just beat Valentina?
Yeah, she beat
in a decision.
Did she sub her?
No.
Yeah, subbed her round 4.
Really?
Late in round 4, subbed her.
Damn, that's impressive. Okay, so yeah, that's a rematch. 16-3 versus 23-4. That'll be a good little scrap. This card, Kevin Holland versus Jack Della Maddalena.
That kind of got added a little late.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm excited for that one. Jack Della Maddalena.
Good boxer.
Yeah, but
scrappy.
His last fight was against the guy who came in on short notice, Basil Hafez.
Oh yeah, that was a crazy fight.
A lot of people were saying that, they even thought this guy came in on short notice and beat Jack Della Maddalena.
But Raul Rosas Jr. versus Terrence Mitchell.
I'm excited to see Raul get back in there. See if he can get back on the winning streak.
Tracy Cortez versus Jasmine Jessica. So that's a decent little card right there. For it's weird, dude. It's a fight night, no pay-per-view. That means Alexa Grasso isn't getting pay-per-view points to defend her title. That's huge for a champion. That's where you make a good amount of money.
But she got that sick belt.
That is true. I am jealous of the motherfucker. I am jealous of the motherfucker. Damn, the next weekend after that, Rafael Fiziev versus Matzak Gamrat and Bryce Mitchell versus Dan Ige. That's sick as fuck.
Really? That kind of is that?
Ooh, Ricardo Ramos versus Charles Jourdain. That should be a pretty sweet little scrapski too. So we got some decent fights coming up. Hannah Goldie is sexy. She's fighting Ms. Goose. So that's some interesting little scraps coming up. I'm going to Vegas tomorrow just for one day, literally about 12 hours. I'm gonna go meet with Hunter, have another little conversation about what's next, and just kind of chit chat there. So I will be gone for about 12 hours.
Do you know what's next? And you haven't said
I know.
You do?
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I have an idea of what's next. I have a pretty clear idea of what's next, but nothing's official. There's moving parts. I am fighting. Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Wow. Okay. That surprised me.
Okay.
Moving elements, different parts surprised me. It's
not official. There's nothing. I mean, that's what I think is next, and that's what I want. So, what you think? What you want? Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I have a lot of questions, but I'm not gonna ask them.
You all forget to bleep it. It's just me. It goes viral. I'll be like, Dana, I'm sorry.
That's what I was kind of gonna ask you though. Do you get upset when Dana has the first call to announce these fights? Because I feel like that's good. Like Instagram for you, that's a good Twitter for you.
I've always been able to announce my fights. This would be the first one, not
that he would announce.
That he would want to, because he would probably do a huge ESPN thing. I'm the biggest star in the UFC right now. Who's bigger than me right now? I mean, Conor's not really in the UFC. John Jones, I guess you could say John Jones is bigger. I'm okay with that. He's fighting. He retires in November. Come December. Who's the biggest star in the UFC?
I mean,
whose fight would you be most excited to see in 2024?
Well, I'm a little biased.
Bisexual,
obviously.
Let me give a sniff. Woo!
The only person you would say is Izzy.
Yeah, I guess people could make Islam just because he's not an American fan favorite, but he's huge and he has like 7-8 million followers on Instagram.
I know,
he's a big name outside of the US.
Yeah, I'd fuck him up.
Yeah.
Jokes is I'm kidding, G. You would fucking Habib me, G.
Maybe Hamza, I guess, depending. No. If he goes out and starches Costa,
he'd be big. Yeah, he would be big. But he's not champ.
Yeah. No, I was just kind of throwing out some other names. I know,
I'm just not letting you.
Yeah, fair enough.
But also, like, just watching the pure fight.
I'm talking about tuning in.
If I was going to pick any fighter, it'd be Sean over.
That's what I'm saying.
We're talking all the biggest stars.
You have everyone fight on the same night, same exact time. You can only watch one TV. You're picking me versus fucking whoever the fuck I fight.
That's where I would say you versus anybody, but like some of these other matchups.
There's some big fights and exciting fights. Don't get me wrong.
If the matchup was there, it could be different.
I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm just tooting my own horn.
I mean, I think Charles versus Islam is huge. Is going to be pretty damn exciting. Big. So like that matchup, I wouldn't pick Islam over you, and I wouldn't pick Charles over you necessarily. But Islam versus Charles,
huge.
That's sweet.
Well, I sent Uncle Chael a voice message saying, "Yo, Uncle Chael, I can't tell you. I was sipping my coffee. I can't tell you, Uncle Chael, but I got some fucking exciting news. I want to tell you, but I can't." And he sent me a message back saying, "You are the biggest star in the UFC right now. If you book a fight." And I say, "You're damn right."
Yeah.
Jake Paul claims KSI is paying Tommy $1.5 million. To fight him in October, Jake. It's crazy. I mean, it makes sense. KSI, Tommy's probably like, I'm not gonna fucking fight you. I just fought Jake, and then he's like, I'll pay you 1.5. He's like, all right.
Yeah, shit, that's not a bad little payday.
Dana White has given final confirmation of the WW title picture. Welterweight title, saying that Colby is next, not the winner of Bilal versus Burns. Oh, what the fuck? That was a long time ago. That winner will be next for whoever's champ. But yeah, Colby Leon, that makes sense.
I know.
It's crazy that it's not been scheduled. Uncle Chael says Leon's not hurt, not sick, not nothing. He just hasn't booked the fight.
I saw a graphic of the welterweight division, like from the 1 to 10 on how long these guys haven't fought for. And like 1 through 10, they haven't fought in like 6 to 10 months. A lot of them. Yeah. It's kind of a stagnant. I know. I'm curious why they haven't made Leon versus Colby.
Yeah. There's been 6 new champions in 2023. It's crazy. There've been 3 at middleweight. It went from Izzy, Pereira to Izzy to Strickland.
Oh, wow. That is crazy.
Russian MMA fighter Khashin, twin brother, arrested for kidnap, torture, and extortion in Volk.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, that shouldn't even be illegal. Huh? Bilal Muhammad told he needs Jesus after calling out Sean Strickland following UFC 293 title win. No elbow clause put into Tommy versus KSI fight.
Fair enough.
I mean, hey. Thank God for child abuse, Sean Strickland says. Childhood trauma prepared him for UFC 293 title win over Israel Adesanya. Yeah, I mean, I had my neighbor, shout out Jurassic Construction. He texted me, he's like, holy shit, bro. They didn't know who Sean Strickland was. And they said they were listening to him, like, his talk after the fight and press conference. Like, what the fuck, dude? This dude is nuts. Like, crazy. Like, kind of like, it's weird because if you just see him, I mean, he is fucking crazy. I get it. I listened to the pod with Rogan. He's got a fucked up childhood. You kind of understand someone a little bit more when you listen to him talk enough. But when people just start hearing it for the first time, they're like, whoa, taken back. But he's such a character. Not in a bad, well, I would lean, he's a character. And that's what, people want to see. Yeah. Clearly. He's fucking, he's growing. I wonder how many followers?
He's very raw. And I think people enjoy that. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. He doesn't. And I think it's only because this world right now is so you just can't say anything. So I think that's where he gets so much of his popularity, is that he's just willing to say whatever, and a lot of people are enjoying that.
And the UFC don't give a fuck either.
I know. Did you see the 2 F-bomb slurs on back to back?
I know. I want to drop a couple. Do you bleep mine out on I didn't actually say it, but I'll say it again. Jokes.
So it's just like I think people are in this world today. People are like almost coming over to Sean Strickland because they're like, maybe not exactly what he stands for, but that he's willing to say whatever.
People just like characters, dude. If it doesn't affect them, they can hear it and they can know that it's just controversial. They're gonna tune in. They're gonna fucking like that, whether they like him or not. They're gonna like that. He'll be pumped. I'm getting my 6'9" tattooed covered up.
You are?
Yep, because he won. And he made fun of me, so I'm going to get rid of it.
Nice. What are you going to do? Like,
I told Marcelo, shout out All Nations Side, I said, cover that shit up with just something simple, because I don't like tattoos. No, 6'9", supposedly, I was talking to Steve. I don't know how much public. I know Steve went off on 6, but dude, Steve hooked up 6 so much, was boys with him when no one was took care of him, was so nice to him. And I liked 6, Danny. But I guess Steve helped him sign this Rumble bag, and then like Steve signed for him, and then 6 was supposed to only do 1 hour a week of streaming. That's all, for fat money that they paid up front, most of it. And Steve signed for him because he can't. 1 hour a week, and 6 disappeared. Fuck that. And so now Steve took all like
the hit for it.
Yeah, bad, like millions of dollars. And Steve would fucking. So I was like, God damn it. I like, Steve's my boy. Steve, I'm actually gonna see Steve hopefully tomorrow when I go to Vegas and give him I got a little gift for him I want to give to him. But yeah, that's just not cool. You can't be boys with someone that fucks over your boys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But am I still gonna listen to I tell her don't do? I might still listen to it, but so I'm gonna get that little cover up.
Wow. So maybe Sean Strickland will like you a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can hang out and spar till death. No, it is crazy though. That method of trading is not optimal
long term, maybe, but yeah, he looked like incredible shape, and then maybe it was because he can
do. That's just how, dude. That's his style.
Conserves energy a little bit.
His style is like march forward. It's not like super springy.
Yeah,
but I do think that style. Fuck.
Apparently, he's a really good wrestler and has pretty good jiu-jitsu. I was listening to God, who said that?
He's been in the UFC for a long time. He showed his wrestling before. He's shown his grappling. He trains all the time. But I wonder if I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited. I would love to see Strickland versus like Bo Nickel, someone that's gonna try to blow him off his feet. Because when you're not in an athletic stance, you're kind of standing straight up like that. Yeah. It's harder to wrestle. It's harder to get into that defensive wrestling stance. But dude's been fighting for a long time. He's so fucking skilled, and he he's just kind of mastered that style. So I'm very interested.
I feel like his mindset when it comes to fighting is gonna be, because you heard him talk when he fought Alex Pereira. He's like, I 100% should wrestle and grapple this dude, but I'm not going to.
But then he gets hit, turns into retard, he said.
Yeah.
And then he starts
grappling. So it's like you wonder where he went and tried to stand with Alex Pereira and obviously got caught with that hook. So it's like you wonder where this dude's mindset's going to be able to take him if he's knowing he should do something and he's literally not doing it. You're like, what? How long can you do that for before someone?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Damn, that shit.
Congrats on that, my world champ.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago, 26 days ago.
Going into a little bit more about the sparring thing. Do you think that can be? Obviously, it's not good for your brain, but is it good for?
I don't think he gets hit that much because a lot of the videos you see him sparring, sometimes he's sparring like guys in the streets. So he's not going to get hit from those guys. He's not really going to get hit from anyone that's not elite. Like his defense is so good. He's sparred so much. He's so high level that he's not going to really get hit that much unless he's sparring, which he probably is still sparring really, really, really good guys. But I don't think he's getting hit that much in sparring, supposedly. I think they did like some test at PI where they wore something on their head and they, calculated how many times you get hit in sparring, and he was one of the least guys.
Wow.
And then he must just have some durable genes too, because sparring, like you go throw, he kind of just boxes too. Like for me, when I'm sparring hard in camp, I throw a fucking teep, I land down on their elbow, my foot's fucked. Like I hurt my toe 6 weeks before the fight. That same time I hurt this area, and my left toe, I have turf toe, is what it was called, still fucking hurts from one hard teep to an elbow. So I mean, like, I guess that kind of sparring's different. I only really spar in camp when we turn it the fuck up. I wonder if he just kind of looks like he goes hard. I don't know, but he also looks like he just kind of boxes.
Who would think that Sean Strickland may be the guy who could translate best from the UFC to a boxing? Like, how do you think he would do against a
good boxer? He says, he's like, I spar good high level boxers and kickboxers and get the better of them. That's what he said.
He's the guy to do it after everyone's failed.
He goes and beats Canelo.
He just goes and beats Jake, leads him right to Canelo, and somehow beats Canelo.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy to see Sean Strickland navigate into the boxing scene, but
yeah, that ain't happening. He is a huge job. He's not a superstar yet. He has potential, 100%. He's definitely got some serious fucking potential. He goes out there and finishes a couple more fights, or even one more. Like,
yeah, he has really cool fights in that division up and coming with potential Bo Nickel, Hamza. Like, these guys are superstars that he could elevate his game with.
Has Bo Nickel got anything announced? That'd be interesting to see what's next for him.
Yeah. It's tough because you want to see these guys fight, and you go and say, "Oh, Bo Nickel didn't get really hit at all his last fight," but it's like you got to think about the camps and everything that leads
camps
up to
are brutal.
it.
I mean, that's where most injuries happen. Camps are brutal, dude. My tweet on Dillon Danis last night, I was fucking higher than a motherfucker coming down from these shroomies off a bag of smoke. And Dillon Danis posted a picture. Cute baby. I'm not going to lie. I didn't even fucking see the baby for the first part. I just saw his lazy eye. I was like, what the fuck? Do you always have a lazy eye? Or just sometimes? Sorry, high as fuck. But I was, so.
He responded.
Did he?
Yeah. It wasn't even mean. I thought it was going to be mean.
Well, I mean, when it's that funny, bro, I was belly laughing tweeting that. I was on the couch by myself laughing out loud. So when you're a troll like Dillon Danis is, you got to respect a funny ass comment like that. So I bet he laughed his ass off, if I had to guess.
He said, fun fact, in the lead up to UFC 229, while doing hard sparring sessions with Conor for the Khabib fight, I broke my zygomatic arch and orbital bone. So I think I'm just stuck like this.
See? Like, if you're a funny ass troll, you got to respect funny ass
Did you watch their face-to-face?
I did.
You watched all of it.
I watched all of it. It was good. It was good. They're doing a fucking good. I am excited for that fight.
Yeah.
I am excited for that fight. I will watch that fight. We'll do a fire reaction video to that fight. And yeah, I'm hyped for that shit. It's crazy. It's the co-main event, dude. KSI versus Tommy is the main event.
Yeah, I feel like
I am way more excited. And I don't know, maybe out of most people, KSI and Tommy are the more. I don't know, dude. Logan Dillon is so massive right now. I feel like you got to switch it to main event.
I wouldn't be surprised. Dillon is getting a huge following on Twitter, and like everyone's tuning in to watch Dillon Danis tweet maybe, but they still want to see that translate into a fight.
100%.
Yeah, and what goes behind it, if they do agree to an MMA fight, or if they there's a lot that could happen after the fight too. That
I wonder why Nate hasn't said "fuck yeah, I'll book it." 10 million fight Jake in a UFC and an MMA fight. I wonder what's holding him back.
He said something about it being in PFL. He didn't want to fight for the PFL, but
I could see that. God, there's this watch I've been wanting. I've just been hesitant to pull the trigger, but it's so sick. I would trade my Richard in for that.
Damn,
it's crazy.
I like that better than yours.
Yeah, I do too. I do too, but it's just way more. But
it's way more?
Yeah, about twice as much.
Damn.
I'll send it to you right now, Garrett. It's so fucking clean.
It is clean. I like that.
So I might swoop. Hopefully my build still what the fuck? People always say, why do you think it's the fans that gravitate towards you? I was like, dude, I'm funny.
But you're willing to be funny in yourself.
And racist.
Like, you're just
Jokes.
You're just like you. That's who you are. You're not like trying hard to be funny, and you're willing to look like a dork or an idiot at times, and you're not trying to play this persona a lot of this time.
I definitely have some cringe shit. I've looked back at some of my old posts. I'm like, well, at least I thought it funny. Anything I think's funny, I'll post. But then looking back, I'm like, it's just funny to see these hardcore UFC fighters, badass dudes, willing to be like funny. You don't see that a lot, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna start rebranding.
Yeah,
they're just serious fucking Habib.
Yeah, don't say.
No, I listened to Habib on the PBD Patrick Bet David podcast. Habib's fucking funny, dude.
Really?
He's funny, and a lot of it's. Well, some of it's just the accent and the way he uses English. Like he won't use some words, so that's funny. But then he's like actually funny. Like he's got a good sense of humor. And if Henry ever needs me to help, just like work on some wrestling defense, he knows where to find me. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. That invitation's out there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I head to Vegas tomorrow. Should we say anything about? Or just wait?
It's up to you because.
Because if I say we're going and there's like everyone, then it's not like a secret. Oh, seriously?
Really?
Oh, this isn't on or did it die?
Shit, I barely heard that.
Yeah.
It's definitely up to you.
Either way, Daniel and I are going on a little vacay this weekend. It'll be fun. My chickens, dude, are starting to lay some serious. It's starting to cool down a bit. I probably 10 eggs in my basket. That shit's fire, dude. I love being on the farm. I love being on the farm so much. I did some shrooms last night. I just did a gram. Danny was gone. Elena was gone. I was at the house by myself at the farm. Took them at 4:30. Took a gram at 4:30. A gram, I know some people are like, oh, you don't try. Like, everyone's different. And I'm very sensitive to drugs, like all drugs. But I took a gram at 4:30. Walked around outside for probably an hour and a half. Was checking out this owl. It was like a small trip. It was like almost felt like a heavier than a trip for the first couple hours. So I walked around, hung out with Tammy, hung out with chickens, saw an owl, watched this owl because it was raining too, like a perfect rain, and the sun was going down ish. Like it was it was crazy. But then I was like waiting for it to like hit, and I was like, damn, it's not hitting me. 2 hours later, I'm on my PEMF machine, the mat. So there's a mat on you. I have it on my massage table. There's a mat on the table, and then there's a mat that goes on top of you. So you're sandwiched in between these mats, and it's like an electric pulse. So I did 12 minutes on my back, and then I flipped over. So I'm laying down and looking through my massage table, and I'm like, what the fuck? The ground's kind of moving. This is like 7:15, like almost 3 hours later.
Damn.
And I was like, whoa, there's no way, because I felt like I'm like sober at the time. I'm like, okay, I kind of left. It hit me a little bit. Then the ground kind of starts moving. And then it starts storming bad. And then it kind of started to hit me, and then Danny and Elena got home. I'm like, God damn it, this fucking was supposed to hit me when I was by myself. And then I just sat out in the car in the Tesla because it's all glass, and watched the fucking. Then Danny and Elena got home. Elena was sleeping in the car, and Danny and I just sat in the Tesla and watched the storm for a while. It was super fucking cool. Then Elena woke up, and I just hugged her for like 20 minutes. I don't know how long it was, but I feel like it was just like. She was so soft and her hair smelled so good. I was like, wow, that is the cutest thing ever.
Sounds like a very nice trip. It would be weird on that PEMF.
It was PEMF, the pulse electric.
As you're tripping, because it's already a weird feeling.
Yeah, when I got off, I could still like feel my body tingling. But I was like, God damn it, I wanted to trip hard when I was walking around outside, and like I was still tripped good, but I was like, that's where I wanted it to hit me the most. But I think I had ate too much because the mushrooms your stomach bacteria breaks down. That's how you trip, kind of. So I think I was digesting food, and then food digested, and then the mushrooms got digested. That's science. I just did a study.
Well, the good thing it was a random Tuesday, so you can do it.
Dude, my days
Thursday, like
it's so weird not being in camp, dude. It's difficult, and not in a bad way, but it's difficult. Just like I like being in camp. I like having a strict routine, and I can have one out of camp, but it's like I'm still dealing with a little bit of injury, so I'm not training like I would be if I was healthy. So it's just fucking weird. And we're moving stuff still. So my days are fucking wild. Like, I don't know which day's which. But I've still been lifting with Brandon, as you can tell.
Yeah, wow.
Huge as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! You know what I mean? How's school been?
Good. Just started back up.
Oh.
A lot of science courses. It's going to be a long trimester. Microbiology, physiology, anatomy, biochem 2. Some imaging courses. It's going to be a long one, but
like imaging or like reading MRIs and shit.
Reading X-rays, MRIs.
Ooh, I got enough MRIs for you to fucking read. Holy shit! I feel like I got a whole catalog of MRIs over the last 5 years.
Mostly X-rays right now, but there's so much going into it, and it's just like, holy shit, you don't realize.
You think about dropping out?
No, I actually really do enjoy it. It's like
you're able to do it on the computer by yourself, like no issue.
Been buckling down. It's different when it's actually stuff I enjoy learning.
Yeah,
like true. I enjoy learning about anatomy, and I always have. So it's like it is fun, but it's definitely gave me like a
purpose.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it's something I was supposed to do.
You been gaming much?
I haven't gamed since pretty much the start.
Yeah,
like 17, 18 weeks ago.
I was talking to Emron on the phone yesterday. I'm like, damn, it's crazy. Like every house I bought, I was always like, well, I need a gaming room. Or every place I got, the apartment, I need a gaming room. I'm over it. It's just I have so much more time, energy, and it just feels so much better not gaming. It was so much fun though, and I had such good times gaming. The Twitch fam was lit. YouTube fam towards the end was fire. Never forget Twitch fam though. No. That shit was the OG Twitch fam was just fucking legendary.
And the new Call of Duty's supposed to be pretty sweet coming out. Modern Warfare, I think they're remastering a lot of Modern Warfare 2 maps.
God, I still need to be in there in that shit. Oh, so the UFC cover curse. They're saying it's real.
Well, Izzy's on the Elite. The UFC, or not the Elite package. Or
so who's on it right now? What girl? Is it Shevchenko lost?
Shevchenko's on the new one.
How?
I don't know. It was really kind of weird. Shevchenko and Volk, and then Izzy was on the deluxe edition.
So what if Volk loses and Shevchenko loses?
Then it's real,
I'll refuse to get on there.
Yeah.
Did he lose when he got put on the first cover?
When he got put on the first, yeah, he lost. And then now he's on the deluxe version, and he lost again.
Ooh.
Especially when you think about it as his only couple.
What if he came out and he's like, that's bullshit. It was because
well, there's Madden curses too that are like a lot of Madden curses have been like, speaking of Madden. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, dude, Achilles.
First play, or like, I guess, first series.
First drive.
Yeah, first series. And someone tweeted 6 or 7 hours before the game. That. I don't even know if it was that long. It said, Aaron Rodgers is going to tear his Achilles in a drenched MetLife Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Tears his Achilles. Because that's like one of the most notorious stadiums for injuries, especially ACL tears and Achilles tears. Because they play on turf.
First week, not too bad for me on Prize Picks. A little $750 entry had Alexander Madison less rush yards. Rashad White less than 51.5 rush yards. Mike Evans more than 56.5 receiving yards. That was me just guessing. That was me guessing. 750 and 137.50. Wow. So that was fire. Lost 500 on one, which was so close to that. Chris Godwin just needed 5 more yards. Then I won another $1,500 off a $500 entry. Keenan Allen more than 66. Jalen Waddell more than 67. That was fire. Wow. And then I lost 1,000.
Dude,
I know. So I was up though. I still had a good week. I'm up. Prize Picks. Use code Suga. It's just too much fun, dude. It's easy. You click little things. Boom, boom, boom. There's not too much. All the other apps for me are just too confusing. Too much bullshit.
More
I like
or less.
Prize Picks.
I like Prize Picks too.
More or less. We got to make some more because there's games night, right?
Tomorrow. I know.
See, dude, my days are fucked. Well. I seriously thought it was Thursday.
Yeah.
I should be in Vegas right now, G.
Good game tomorrow too.
How about boy Joey B do last week?
You don't want to look.
Oh, 82 yards.
Yeah.
What happened?
The Browns defense, man.
I want to call him.
It was a
Joey
cold, wet game. Couldn't get anything going. I don't know.
82.
Man. Yeah.
Joey.
Him and Jamar Chase just couldn't find it. Browns defense looked pretty good.
I'm gonna text him and tell him what I think he needs to work on.
It was like 3 days after being signed to the highest paid player in the NFL history.
Oh, I need to ask him for $20. Actually.
Ask him for 30. I want 10.
Should I text him and say, "Yo, you think I can spot me 20?"
Yeah.
KD, Kevin Durant, I messaged him because we're boy like that. You know what I'm saying?
True.
What did I say? What was our conversation? Let me see. That was pretty fire. I would love to go ball with him, dude. No homo. I said Easy Money Sniper. That's what they call me too, because that's his IG handle, and that's what people call me. And he said they should call you the Slim Reaper. And I said they probably will after they take this next dude out. He said easy work.
That's sweet. Yeah, we gotta check out some Suns games,
dude. Yeah, 100%.
So sweet.
Now that I'm champ, I might just fucking knock out the ref just cause, and then have and then go,
and then people would just go crazy.
Just punch one of the opponent's teams.
When does basketball season start?
I don't know. Let me call Kevin.
I think
yo,
it's
Slim.
Like
what up, it's Suga? Yeah.
Tell him hi for me.
Yo, my little bro say hi.
$10 too.
Can you get 10 for you? When does the season start?
I think they're always Christmas games. I don't know if that's the start of the season or if that's
Christmas games.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the.
Let me see. I just know WNBA is going live right now. Young. Tuesday, October 20th. Oh shit.
That's
preseason.
Preseason. Yeah.
Oh, because LeBron is he scoring? Oh, this is season stuff.
Wait, Tuesday, October
24th, baby. That's my birthday. I swear to God, man. I swear to God.
I saw preseason. Oh, preseason's not very long, man. My bad.
Snaps. All right, let me see. 24th? Yeah, that's my birthday. Yeah, I swear to God, 29.
Wait, that'd be crazy because
is there games here?
I don't know, but
Drake's B-Day?
And Drake said he wants to move down to Phoenix for a little bit, and he loves D-Book and he loves KD.
Bro, me, Drizzy, KDZ. Nah, dude, the Fam 4. All right. Let's see what Snapchat says. Would you ever fight in any other organizations with UFC? So what is bottom dollar to get you to big? UFC's home. UFC is life. UFC is the Suga Show. 2 peanuts walk into a bar. One was assaulted. Buenos dias, champ.
Oh, dang. The Suns play away.
Damn it. I have to listen to the song Superstar on repeat since the fight. Makes me feel like I can do anything. Yeah, that's fucking true. I only listen to it. Like, I want to listen to it all day, but I can only listen to it during certain things because I fucking just start punching people. Smash or pass? Bill Cosby. I'd probably pass. He's not my type.
Yeah.
Debate. Who's the pitcher and catcher between Aljo and Marab? Whoa, chill. That's fucked. Have you jade while wearing the belt yet? Nope. I haven't. Been thinking about it. Let us know. A white guy with a right hand walks into a cage followed by a... Wow, okay.
I could
At the 276 press conference, the media asked Sean who is the best striker on stage, and Strickland answers, do you think this question was meant for you the whole time? Oh, no. I am the best striker in the UFC. I've been saying that for years, G. Morning champ, if Max won the gold again, would you move up to 145? I think it'd be a banger. Possibly. Do you think Henry retires after that loss he took? Seems like he's out of the game already. ... Short. Yeah.
Fair enough.
What up, champ? Was wondering, do you ever plan on coming back to Boston for anything? I would love to. 100%. If there's a fight next year in Boston, I'll be there, champ. If I'm fighting or not. I own a little spot in my heart in Boston. A big heart spot in my hole, you know? Morning from Mexico.
Morning.
Thank you.
Buenas.
Henry is short. I swear to God, I'll make this shit up. Do you have any routine during the day? If so, what? Yes, I do. I wake up, I do some shit, and then I go to bed.
That's fine.
Do you do that? No. Who wins in a slap fighting? You or Steiny? I feel like you have a little more pop, but God, it's slap fighting. That would suck.
Well, let's just assume I have your chin because why not?
I do have a fucking
and then I got
chin.
Yeah, and I got your hand. Let's assume we're just gonna. It's based off genetics.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, that's true. Which one of your opponents smelt the worst? I know Cheeto stinks. Honestly, they don't even get close enough for me to smell. And I'm so fast when I punch, like a fucking giant fan blade, going the other way.
Yeah,
so I just don't even fucking usually smell shit like that. That's about it. You know what I mean? My girl cheated on me in my dreams, and I knocked you out to get her back. So just watch out. I got your number in my head. Whoa.
Fair.
A bunch of the Suga champ stuff is shipping out. A lot of people don't read when they order ship. All that merch was pre-ordered because obviously I didn't have it. I needed to make sure I won before we can't, lose money, order it, and then it's, So a lot of that shit was pre-ordered, so they didn't ship out for a couple of weeks. So a lot of people were like, "What the fuck, brother?" I'm like, "I know, G, chill." I've been sharing them on my story. People are starting to get their merch. They're doing another run of pre-order because they sold so many. So that shit will be coming in. We're gonna have a crazy Suga Championship drop. These shirts are actually really dope. They're still working on like a final design, but check these out. Okay. Super
I got a statement.
Super fuego.
I think you should actually I'll show these first. Damn, those are sweet. What?
Yeah, those are dope, huh? Little sugar champ.
Tight.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Goddamn. I think after you defend your title, Volk defends his title. I think you go up and you challenge an aging Volk for the 145 pounder. I know you said in the past, like, Volk's good. Volk is.
I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't fight Volk. I'm just being very honest. It's a very, very, very difficult fight. I mean, do I believe I could knock him out? 100%. I believe I could knock out anybody around 135, 145. 55, it would be a little tougher. I need to put on some LBs. But Volk's a very difficult fight. I'm not saying I will never fight him. I'm just saying that's not what I want next. Yeah. I want to, maybe a year, 2 years.
Well, the analytics, man, when you're champ at a certain age and Volk's getting up there,
that's true.
You have a higher chance to lose, and I think it's a real win-win for you.
Yeah, no, for sure. Volk, you're taking everything I work for, motherfucker. I want your ass. No, Volk. I like Volk. I don't even know if I don't even think I've met him a couple times just in person, just like a couple say what's up type stuff. Never hung out with him, but I think I like Volk. I like Volk a lot. Cool little dude.
You just make so many jokes about Henry being 5'3".
Dude, I mean, Volk's short too. I've met him in person. Ilya is short.
Is he?
No, Ilya.
Ilya.
No. I mean, I make fun of Henry when he's short because he can't handle it.
Yeah.
Volk, he's short, but he's also the fucking world champ. Henry's just short.
Yeah.
He's not even a champ. He's coming off an L. He's the loser. Technically, not like actually, you know what I mean? Bro, there was this embedded once I watched when Henry was fighting someone, and it was so funny. You would have thought it was like a meme. You would have thought it was AI. You would have thought it was made up. Him jumping out of his truck, his lifted truck. Have you seen it?
No.
Bro, I gotta find that. It literally was like a 5-minute video of him getting out of his truck. Like, it looked like it took that long to hit the ground. It was so funny.
You should have someone edit like a spot.
Bro, we gotta find that shit.
Like a little Mario jump or something.
It was so funny. I'm like, they did not have to do that to him. Like, that was funny. Mean. But he did it to himself. I mean, why would you get a lifted truck when you're 5'3"? You should get one of those low riders and really like fucking punk your truck. Like, what? I'm huge.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine. He'll be all right.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for him. It's nice. It seems like it's starting to cool down a bit. Let me check the weather right now and either get sad or not sad.
This weekend, a little warm, but look, it cools down.
95, 98, 99, 102, 103, 101, 97, 92, 95, 97. It's crazy that the 90s feel good.
The low 100s are fine.
I know. I'm like, it's only 103? Fire.
Yeah, I could take a 103, dude. 109 plus, it sucks. But 103? Give me 103.
Let me see a face filter real quick. Damn, if you look like that, I wonder if Alana would still be with you. See. I don't know. Snapchat's fun. I love Snapchat. I love Snapchat. This new coffee shop down the road, Bully Brew. You like it? You get it? Did you get food there? Dude, you got to get food there. The burrito, the bagel. Wow. It's incredible. Well, how close is it? Most of the time. One time I went and I don't know if it was decent, but it's fucking 12 minutes from here. It's fire. But that's about it. Yeah. What was that? Episode 122? Episode 122. Thank you guys tuning in to the Bro Malley Show. Hope you guys have a good one. Check out the sugarshop.co. There's merch. Daniels doesn't stream. Go follow him. Jokes. Anything else? Predictions? Grasso over SHEVCHENKO?
Oh, man.
I think SHEVCHENKO, I don't know. I can't go against my Viva la Mexico. Mi niña.
Who's the favorite? I'm wondering.
That's a good question. It was a good scrap last time. I remember Alex Grasso. I didn't even know she fucking subbed her. I guess. I don't know. It's impressive. She got really good boxing. She's cute as hell.
She's an underdog again going into the rematch.
So who you got? I think Valentina's going to come back hungry for her belt and win, but I can't go against Grasso because she's so cute. So I'm going to take both of them.
I'm going to take Grasso at underdog. And then Kevin Holland, Jack Della Manila. Kevin Holland's also a little bit of an underdog. Yeah. And I just cannot Kevin Holland's on a rise right now.
Gotta go with Kevin.
Jack Della did not impress me with his last fight. I know that guy was tough, but it was coming short notice. Kevin Holland's been on a good win streak.
Who you got then for Raul Jr. versus Terrence McKinney?
Raul is a huge favorite.
Not Terrence McKinney. What's that guy's name?
Terrence Mitchell. Huge favorite. It's -750.
Raul is?
Yeah.
Raul. Interesting. Who you got then?
I don't know this guy.
I don't either.
Terrence Mitchell.
I think he's coming off a loss over to that South African kid.
Oh, Cameron Simon.
Yep.
That guy's tough.
Yeah, he's really good.
I'm gonna go with Raul. I think hopefully he gets back.
I think that Cameron was one of the few people that said I'm gonna get the job done.
Yeah,
saw that. So
that kid's a stud.
Yeah,
I don't
he
know
is.
if you watched him.
I have watched him.
He's a stud.
I watched him on the Contender Series.
Yeah,
I was there live.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the one you commentated.
Right after.
Yeah, he is pretty tough.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Raul. Maybe we'll see if he can get that lip going, or that get back in the win streak.
Lift
Him up. So that's about it. Episode 122. Shout out me. Shout out Daniel too, cause he's crazy. Well, shout out Slim Reaper. We already know we tight. All right, peace.
All right, peace.
Woo! I gotta take a shit. The coffee hit me.